Hey guys, mtgnoob here, bringing you a practice match with, and I've been saying a lot, I apologize. I'm a little delirious right now with the zombies list. There we go again, saying some more. So we both decide to keep. I have a pretty good start. I can take out his 1-drop, I can play a 2-drop, I can go to town and do some interesting things like talking in creepy accents. Yeah, talking in creepy accents. Nothing wrong with that, right? Am I right? Who likes creepy accents? Thumbs up if you like creepy accents. Don't put a thumbs down if you don't like creepy accents. Just keep it to yourself. I'm a little loopy at this point. It's 2 in the morning and I'm trying to get this video done. I have been toiling away with block today. In case you didn't hear it in the other videos, my internet and my just everything has gone wrong. Um, I did a daily event. It was just really bad. I did a few 2-mans. It's just really, really bad. And I, am trying to get into this practice room. Hope the internet works nice, and hope I am able to do some things. Okay, so now I have a choice here. The choice is to kill this and prevent a potential turn 3 Huntmaster, or I can pretty much nug him with this for 2 damage. First things first, I'm going to swing in because of the off chance that he blocks, which I highly doubt. Then I will do many evil things to him. Okay, so he doesn't do that. So my options are deadweight his guy to prevent him from essentially getting another guy. I have to assume he's playing Jund. Those are pretty forests, by the way. I also want to say, look, alright, I'm slowing down his mana, but I'm not really adding to my board presence, and is 3 a turn enough? I don't think so. Plus, I could do stupid things next turn with like Bloodflow Connoisseur, Sack Messenger, tap 3, make a 5/5 demon. I think that's pretty strong. So he's at 13, and we have ways to make him pay. And the dead weight, what I've learned about this deck so far is it relies on fast aggression, as you could see out of the gate with the digraph ghoul and the messenger, and then killing their things with your 1 mana spells. But you don't want to kill random things. Like, that's what I've been learning with the deck so far. Like, it feels very light on removal, and when you kill something like a mana dork and they play something better, you're just really in for a world of hurt. Okay, so this might be Stranglergeist, which is totally fine by me. It's going to be... Why would you attack there? I would think... I was going to say it's going to be relegated to blocking duty, which is fine, which is what it did. Currently, I can make a 5/5, and I can trade out my guy. So I think I'm gonna not let him see that. I can't swing with both. I think I'll swing with the messenger. He might just end up taking 3 here, which will be fine. I don't want to lose my Stranglergeist, so I will gladly play this now. I said my Stranglergeist. I mean, I didn't want to lose my digraph ghoul, excuse me. And now he can jump to 5 mana. I think it's actually okay to dead weight his guy, his elf now, um, because of the fact that it really slows him down, and I'll just get a 5/5 demon, and it has flying. He's at 10. This gets past his Stranglergeist it will do very nasty things to him, especially if he is short on mana, which it seems like with all these abundant growths, he's been trying to dig. So now, one play I can make also is EOT. Okay, that's fine. Was not expecting that, but it's all good. EOT, I make this a 4/3, and I get him for 2 like that. But now I kind of don't like that line of play. We'll see. If this is another Shrine Ward, guys, it's going to be annoying. Okay, Invisible Stalker. So he probably can just keep getting past my demons. So I'm actually going to do this line of play here and make it undie and come back as a 4/3 and make my guy a 2/2. I was really hoping to hit some land there. Do we kill him if we go all in? Let's see. Swing with this. He probably cannot do good things against that. I can swing here. Yeah, I think I go in with the team here and really put the pressure on him. His blocks are probably going to be maybe he takes this out, which I think I'm fine with. I don't think making the demon is the correct play in this instance, because if he does block something other than the Bloodflow Connoisseur, I can always... okay, so he trades out there. Now, yeah, okay, the question is, yeah, I think that's a better block for him. I'm obviously not going to sacrifice this. Do I sacrifice? Here is the question. He'll be taking 3 going to 5, and then he'll have a 3/2. I think I'm going to Altar's Reap my guy before damage, and then draw some more dudes. And the dudes I drew are pretty solid, I would say. So I'll play out my land. I already have 1 High Priest, so for whatever reason, if he's able to get through and kill my High Priest, then I will... Oh, I didn't expect that coming. Then I will play out another one. So he has the flashback on the Silent Departure. He also has a Dungeon Geist there, which is pretty nice. I kind of wish I didn't sack there because I would have been able to do some nasty things. Okay, so that's another one. Alright, so now we're gonna essentially force his hand where we bash in with this and he has to block. And if he doesn't block, he's really just essentially screwed. So we can also swing in with the High Priest and put him to 2. If he blocks, he'll go down to 1, and then we'll have another High Priest. So at any point, you know, his back's very against the wall. Since he blocks, he's taking a shock to the head. And then, you know, outside of him top decking something really gross, I think we're okay. Like, he takes the 3 here. Okay, so that essentially is still 3, and he's gonna kill my guy, which are smart blocks on his behalf, I would assume. Okay, so those 2 come in. I am going to play out this other High Priest. I'm not really worried about his color combination doing ridiculous things to me. I am worried about not having enough to sneak in the last 2 points of damage. So he's not completely out of this because of the fact that he has the ability to bounce this guy. He bounces that guy, and then I can only swing for 1. So that essentially buys him a turn. But if I draw a sack outlet, I am just golden. And yeah, he doesn't even play it out. I think I would have given it one more turn. Another Blood Artist. Yeah, we were a few turns off, actually. But pretty decent stuff. Okay, so let's go to game 2. Sideboard time. Now, in this matchup, Strangleroot is very hard for us to deal with. He also has Wolfear Silverheart, and it seems like he's playing the white for Geist of St. Traft. So that being the case, I'm going to bring in these Severs, I'm going to bring in these Crypt Keepers, and I'm going to cut some of the elements like the Deadweights because they're really just half a card against him. I'm bringing in the Severs here. I'm going to cut the Blood Artists don't really do much outside of the sack outlet, so if I cut any of the sack outlets, I'm definitely going to be cutting the Blood Artist. So I'll cut an Altar's Reap, a Bloodflow Connoisseur because it seems slow, especially on the play, a High Priest, which doesn't seem amazing against him, and a High Priest, and that's it. Actually, you know what? I'd rather have the High Priest over the third Blood Artist. Okay, so we'll see that. I'm not sure if the way I cut was correct, so if you are familiar with zombies and sideboarding strategies with zombies, please let me know. Okay, this hand's very good. I'd rather have this hand on the play than the draw because I would like to play around the dissipate he might potentially have on turn 3, which would get rid of my messenger. I'm going to play the High Priest over the Blood Artist because the High Priest is really good and can kind of put races in my favor. I'm essentially going to not be blocking that because those blocks are terrible. You never really want to deal with a Strangleroot Geist. So I have like Crypt Keepers to kind of, maybe trade out. So we're safe to plop whatever we want on our turn. I'll be taking this Strangleroot Geist. Oh, okay, so the fact that he's just going defensive there is more than fine. We might have to be worried that he has a Terminus. I can play this and this turn, but that doesn't seem amazing, so I'm just going to go Messenger for days here and just play out my Messengers and pass turn because currently he's not really doing anything, and Messenger is going to be very, very hard to deal with for him in this matchup. His really only spells are bounce spells that can deal with it, and bounce spells are, as you should know by now, terrible against the Messenger. Okay, so he misses his land drop. I'm going to be bringing in another Messenger here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring in a Blood Artist. I'm just going to overcommit to the board. And we're going to attempt to make a big dude. And I'm going to play out my Blood Artist, my second High Priest, and then kind of, bait him into blocking here, thinking I only have 2 guys. Now, the play there that might have been of worry is the fact that he might have had a Wolfear Avenger, but I'm not too worried about that because I have such a dominant board position, especially with making a morbid 5/5 flying demon now. So just so you know, in case you're not familiar with block, morbid doesn't have to trigger immediately. It can be essentially you sit there and you can do it at any point during your turn. So that's something good to know about morbid. Okay, so he makes an 8/7. Now, I do not have lethal currently. if he swings in, I have lethal because I have the messenger in hand. So we have to see what he decides to do. Okay, he swings in, and that's going to be the GG. I'll go down to 12, and then I will fly in with everybody and just play a messenger. I'm not even going to try to be cute if I draw a sack outlet or anything like that. I'm just going to end this so my computer doesn't overheat. So we'll show him the writing on the wall, and we'll see if he wants to scoop to it. Okay, so 9, and that, if my math is correct, is 9. So good game to my opponent. Thanks for watching, and please check out the website. There's some awesome forum stuff going on now, contest if you participate in the forum, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you.